I actually had, you know when you wear lip gloss and things just start sticking to your mouth? I better talk very quickly because it's literally 5 p.m. and the sun is setting and I don't have no light, so let's go. Hey guys, it's Han. Welcome back to my channel. So I actually have a different video planned for today, but that didn't work out. So I was just lying on my bed, binge watching my favorite TV shows, and then I was scrolling through YouTube, and then I realized people were doing these videos of themselves recommending their favorite TV shows to people. And so I was like, well, I've been watching a ton of TV shows lately since it's the summer and everything, and I know I should be like focusing on like other stuff and not just like binge watching shows all day, even though that's kind of what I do. But basically I've recently finished a bunch of just really good shows that I thought I would recommend to you guys. Basically, I'm the type of person that likes to watch many different types of TV shows, so I think that whoever you are, what type of person you are, there will be something for you in this list. So without further ado, here is a list of TV shows that I think you should go binge watch right now. So the number one show on this list that I think you should go watch like right now, like literally right now, is called Jane the Virgin, and it's a pretty popular show. I think if you've been around on the internet, you've heard of this show. It's absolutely amazing. Words cannot describe how much I am in love with this show. It's kind of like that thing where you have to keep clicking after each episode's end. Like, it's actually really bad. But basically it's about this girl, her name is Jane, and she like has this vow where she would never have sex until she got married, but then she got accidentally artificially inseminated, and then she got pregnant, and then everything that follows after that is absolutely crazy and amazing, and it's the perfect combination of like drama, romance, family, mystery, crime, like you name it. I think this show has it all. It's also one of the funniest shows I've ever watched. Like, it will make you cry, it'll make you laugh. It's just the most amazing thing that has ever happened to me. If I have to choose my favorite character from this TV show, it would have to be like Petra. Like, she is the mom boss, and she is the most badass woman ever. And like at first she's kind of portrayed as like this evil character kind of, but then like throughout the show you kind of see her evolved, and like it's amazing. You have to go watch this show like right now. So yeah, and then the next TV show that is kind of in the same category, like a drama type thing, is a classic, Gossip Girl. It's kind of one of those shows where if you're a teenage girl, like, you have to watch it. And it's basically just drama. Basically, a bunch of really rich kids on the Upper East Side doing really weird things that normal high schoolers don't do, but then somehow it's just so addicting to watch. I feel like everyone has raved about this show enough that I don't even know what to say about it. I remember binge watching this throughout my junior year of high school, and it's just one of the best things that ever happened to me. And the next TV show is one that I kind of just finished recently. It's called Rain, and it's also kind of a drama type thing, but this one's historical drama, and it's I think it's the first historical, well, not the first, like the first European historical drama I've watched, and like I actually didn't like it at first when I first watched the pilot, like the first episode, but then I don't know why I kept watching it anyway, and it gets better and better and better. It's like essentially about the Queen of Scotland and like her coming of age story and how she like faced the trials at court or whatever. And there's just a lot of romance and like friendship, people killing each other and stuff like that. But it's a pretty interesting show. I think if you've never watched like historical drama before and you would like to try out one, this would be a good show to watch. And then the next show that I'm gonna talk about is kind of like a supernatural vampire werewolf type thing, and it is the Originals. It is a spin-off of the Vampire Diaries, which was a very popular show that just ended, I think, last year. Although in my opinion it is way better than the Vampire's Diary, and like probably one of the most underrated show ever. Like I did like the Vampire Diaries, like the first 2 or 3 seasons or so, but then like as it progresses it just kind of went to I'm sorry, but that's just how I feel. Like it's just really weird. But after I finished that, I decided to check out the Originals anyway. I guess I immediately fell in love. Like I couldn't stop watching it. I was like, wait, this is actually really good. And then it's about like the struggle for power, and then a lot of sibling drama, which I totally get, and then a perfect amount of romance to kind of keep it interesting. I really like the show's message on how like no matter how much you hate your family, they're still your family. Like I just love that, and I love how the story kind of plays out, and it's just so interesting. If you're into like the supernatural stuff, drama type thing, then you should definitely check this show out. The next show that is kind of in the same supernatural kind of category is Teen Wolf. I watched this a while ago, so I don't remember the details, but basically it's about this boy who got bitten by a wolf, so he turns into a werewolf type thing, and it's about like, I guess, friendship and romance and like trust and things like that. I don't have a ton to say about it, but I just remember like being so hooked up on the show that I probably finished like a season in 2 days or something like that. It's absolutely amazing. You should also go check it out if you're into that stuff, supernatural stuff. But yeah, the next show that I'm gonna talk about is absolutely one of my favorites of all time. Like I loved it when I first watched it as a kid, and now as like an adult, I guess. I mean, if 16 years old count as an adult, then I guess. But it's Victorious, and it's a Nickelodeon show, and it's just like about a bunch of kids who goes to like an art high school for like talented kids or whatever, and like they sing and dance and act, and like just a bunch of really fun stuff happens to them. I think I watched this like 3-4 years ago, and then I recently rewatched the whole thing again, and that actually says a lot because I don't because I don't rewatch any shows ever. Like, I just feel like life is too short and there's just so many TV shows out there that I can't afford the time to rewatch a show all over again. But I just did for Victorious, and like, I don't regret it at all. Like, it felt like nothing has changed. Like, it is just as amazing. The music, anything, like from the music to the story and to like the chemistry between like the characters is just amazing. And I just love every single character in this show. Like, I think they're all, like, even Trina, I think they're all so talented and funny, and like they just work so well together. I honestly don't have anything bad to say about the show, except I wished it had gone on for a few more seasons, but you know, it is what it is. Definitely worth binge watching. Finally, the last show that I have to talk about is called The End of the World. I was one of those people that watched it when it first came out. I just kind of heard a bunch of people talked about it, and I kind of want to see what it was about. My initial thought when I first watched the show was like, okay, this is some weird ass. Basically, it's about two teenage delinquents who ran away from home and like do a bunch of illegal stuff. And I guess what I would say about this show is that it's really unique. Like, I haven't seen anything like it before. A boy and a girl, and like he thinks that he's like a psychopath, and like he tried to kill her, and then she like did some weird stuff too, and it's just really interesting. Kind of one of the really good shows out there. Makes you question life a little. So that wraps up this video of all of my favorite TV shows that I think you should go watch right now. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe down below if you haven't already, and hit the bell icon to receive a notification every time I post. And I will see you guys in my next videos. Bye guys! Mwah.